Barak the Yahweh, Barakatha Yahusha, Barak the Yahweh, Barakatha Yahusha, Ba Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled IUIC Read Matthew 23, right? And this video was inspired by a re-upload from Elder Apostle Tahar, and this video is entitled "And Love the Uppermost Rooms at Feast," and this platform is GMS Declaring the End. So anyway, that video was just going into from this guy's perspective on how the leadership of IUIC are nothing but hypocrites, okay? They claim and confess to be godly, however, their actions show otherwise. So with no further ado, Matthew 23, verse 1. Then Yahushua said to the crowds and to his disciples in the NLT, the teachers of religious law and the Pharisees are the official interpreters of the law of Moses. Verse 3, so practice and obey whatever they tell you, but don't follow their example, for they don't practice what they teach. And just to be real, even dealing with IUIC, you can't even listen to them because they claim that the names, okay, are not important. And when it comes to the solemn ceremony, such as the Passover, they have their own twist instead of the protocol of Yahushua. And for the most part, all these camps are going off in some fashion, okay? And, just from, my experience in this truth, hey, search out these camps, all right? And you will find, via the Holy Spirit, that Great Millstone has it all. Because if you follow a camp, right, and let's say the destination is salvation, one wrong turn can prevent that, okay? For example, if we're going to this mall in California, okay, and we go off on one wrong turn, guess what? We're not going to end up at that destination. And it's the same thing in dealing with salvation of Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai. One wrong turn can mislead you. So again, verse 3, so practice and obey whatever they tell you, but don't follow their example, for they don't practice what they teach, as well as Sakari, IUIC, ISUPK. They crush people with unbearable religious demands and never lift a finger to ease the burden. Everything they do is for show, such as IUIC. On their arms, they wear extra wide prayer boxes with scripture verses inside, and they wear robes with extra long tassels. Okay, so these extra wide prayer boxes are known as what? Phylacteries, which IUIC does not showcase. And they love to sit at the head table at banquets and in the seats of honor in these synagogues. See, at the end of the day, with these camps, they're so carnal, it's all about receiving honor and worship of men, right? They love to receive respectful greetings, oh, elder, bishop, as they walk in the marketplaces, and to be called rabbi, which means master. Don't let anyone call you rabbi, for you have only one teacher, and all of you are equal as brothers and sisters. And don't address what's like it. Let me read this again in the KJV. But be not you called rabbi, for one is your master, even Mashiach, and all are you, and all you are brethren. Okay, so when it comes to sisters, we are not on the same playing field, okay? Verse 9, and don't address anyone here on earth as Father, for only the Most High in heaven is your spiritual Father. And don't let anyone call you teacher, for you have only one teacher, the Messiah. The greatest among you must be a servant. But those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. And Lord will, we are exalted after salvation, okay? Because remember, once Yahweh Shai delivers the elect from America and throughout the four corners of the world, then he's going to pass out crowns and things of that nature. You know, the vision that Ezra saw. Okay, and this is the time frame we will be exalted, because Yahweh Shai will receive the status of being exalted. So once Yahweh Shai is exalted, then the 144,000 will be exalted. Verse 13, what sorrow awaits your teachers of religious law and you Pharisees, hypocrites, for you shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in people's faces by your teachings, right? You won't go in yourselves, and you don't let others enter either. What sorrow awaits you, teachers of religious law, and you Pharisees, hypocrites, for you cross land and sea to make one convert, and then you turn that person into twice the child of hell you yourselves are, right? So these niggas travel all throughout the world, all right? But at the end of the day, their doctrine is off. And what they're doing is they're making individuals that come into the truth much worse, okay, than they actually were. Verse 16, blind guys, what sorrow awaits you, for you say that it means nothing to swear by the Most High's temple, but that it is binding to swear by the gold in the temple. Blind fools, which is more important, the gold or the temple that makes the gold sacred? And you say that to swear by the altar is not binding, but to swear by the gifts on the altar is binding. How blind, for which is more important, the gift on the altar or the altar that makes the gift sacred? When you swear by the altar, you are swearing by it and by everything on it. And when you swear by the temple, you are swearing by it and by the Most High who lives in it. And when you swear by heaven, you are swearing by the throne of the Most High and by the Most High who sits on the throne. What sorrow awaits you, teachers of religious law, and you Pharisees, hypocrites, for you are careful to tithe even the tiniest income from your herb gardens, but you ignore the more important aspects of the law, which is what? Justice, mercy, and faith. You should tithe, yes, but do not neglect the most important things, which is what? Justice, mercy, and faith, okay? And so this is what these hypocrites do. They make it seem like they're actually men of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah, but when you measure their actions, all right, based on the scriptures, you can see they are hypocrites. They live a hypocritical lifestyle, all right? So the congregation of IUIC, you are being warned, okay? I know through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah, beginning with the apostles of Great Millstone, they have indicated how Nate has sold out. Okay, something is extremely fishy about his doctrine because it doesn't align with the scriptures, as well as you have this so-called whistleblower. So Lord, will you edify? Shalom.